No, it is literally just... they fail a vibe check. Like, for instance... Hey guys! Today we're back for another shift at the Aryamart in Supermarket Simulator. Last we left off, we ordered a lot of stuff. And we got to start on our new flooring. Definitely still got a few bald spots we gotta work on covering up, but we'll get there as we get more money. For now, though, let's go ahead and first get our music turned on for the day. Let's see, yeah, there we go. Get that started over there. Sorry. Okay, yep, I did my payments. Cool. Always gotta double check. I don't want to get behind on the bills and then be like, oh, I have plenty of money. Then surprise, you owe $500 to the government. That's how they get you. That is absolutely how they get you. Let me check the stuff I usually run over to the janitor store for. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm actually pretty good on toilet paper, so we're good there. I might go... Did I order one of you already? I don't remember. Sorry, it's been a little while since I played this one, so I'm not sure where I'm at, supply-wise. Put this away at least. Help our guy out just a little bit. Let's see. Fancy flower, fancy flower, fancy flower. As I have stated before, there is no organization. There is only chaos. That is why we have him, because he is wonderful and he actually knows what he's doing. Very much unlike me. I don't think I got that one. So, yeah, we can run to the store and grab some more of that. So, we need the shampoo. Soap, we're good. I've got one extra view, and I don't sell a ton of the Windex. Because they can call it whatever they want. That just looks like Windex to me. You're actually still pretty good. We have plenty of dish soap, that's for sure. Alright, so we'll just run over and grab some shampoo real quick. Because oh, would that be at the janitor supply store? I'm not 100% sure, but we shall see. Oh, yep, it is. Cool. So I'll take that, thank you. Wherever I can save a few bucks at this point, I definitely need to. We'll just toss this in the storage room for now. Yeah, get there. And we'll help our guy with unloading everything real quick. Cheese is good. I should say I'm going to help him with putting stuff away, because he really stays on top of this. Honestly, out of anything I could have done, I think getting a stock boy was the best financial decision I've made in this game. Just because he does not waste time with looking for things. He just knows where they are. He goes, he grabs it. Since I took care of that one issue with the tags, which I don't know why that's not an auto setting, but meh, is what it is. But since I took care of that, he handles tagging the new stuff. He puts everything away. He grabs any boxes that I forget about. Like, he is just phenomenal. And I forgot I left this on the floor last video. Whoops. Peanut butter's good, though. Do I have a shelf of peanut butter already is the question. Come on. Ah, there. With one singular peanut butter in the other box. This is how I end up with so many just random boxes of crud. I start on the new stuff before finishing up the old ones, and so then it just accumulates with one lonely jar of peanut butter in one box. Do I have a shelf for spaghetti already? What? Oh, down there. Okay. Well, he's taking the other box of pasta in here, so I'm gonna assume that means we have enough on the shelf. I'll follow your lead, bud. You're the expert here. I trust you. The small eggs. Nope, that's full. Cool. Alrighty then. After this one, I'll go ahead and open for the day, because we're at a point where I think he can get the rest. Do I have a shelf with small eggs already? I don't remember. Like I said, this is why we need our stock guy. He knows this place so much better than I do. He doesn't have to waste... Oh, here we go. He doesn't have to waste time being like, eggs are literally right there, you moron. And yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I did the cleaning last time. Yeah, this one's just a double... Okay, that one did look a little splotchy. Never hurts to just go ahead and do a little cleaning. Hi, welcome in. Please don't steal anything. I will hurt you. And honestly, since we've gotten our two cashiers, we haven't had to worry that much about lines building up. I don't think I've really had to, I don't think I've had to, like, give them a boost at all since I got the second one. Which is fine by me. It saves me a few dollars every day. I mean, granted, I do, of course, have to pay the second person. But I will absolutely take that in exchange for having to just constantly be stuck to the counter. And what a great day. Nobody's stealing anything yet. Love it. Love to see it. Everybody's being respectful. Everybody has a shopping bag. It's a great day. Oop, sorry, sir. I'm pretty happy with the layout of the store. The one thing I hate, though, is that you can't put on this side, you can't get this any closer around the pillar, and that's annoying to me. Because, like, really, why? Why do you have to be such an annoying pillar? But maybe once we get a little bit more space, it can extend out, where maybe I can shift the shelf over slightly so it's more centered. But overall, I'm really happy with how our stores come along. And honestly, it seems like a great morning. We're already a couple $100 in, and we've only been open for about 2 hours. But of course, somebody's gotta leave some garbage somewhere. Not the worst thing though, at least. Oops, sorry. And still nobody's stealing anything. I count this as a win for the day. I also found I have to watch the produce section because surprisingly people will literally steal produce. I had one lady last time who stole a ton of tomatoes. And anything you could steal, why the tomatoes? Why? Explain the logic to me, please. Were you just in that desperate of a need for tomatoes? Do you have a sauce craving you gotta fix? I just don't get it, personally. But, hey, everybody's got their thing, and I know for some people it's not even about what they're stealing, it's just, hey, can I get away with this? That's their real fix, is the theft fix. Hey guys, welcome in, welcome in. Everybody's still paying for everything. Honestly, this is one of the longest bits I've gone without an order or without somebody trying to steal something. And I will not complain. I have made it past breakfast without having to break any kneecaps. I count that as a win for the day. It's a small victory, but you'd be surprised how hard that is to get some days. Because apparently people in this world just don't have respect for small businesses. Like, if you're gonna steal from a big corporation, the ones who actually have a budget already factored in for people stealing stuff. And yeah, that is an actual thing. I've got friends and relatives who have worked in retail before, and a lot of the big retail chains will have what's called a shrink budget, which is basically accounting for lost and or stolen items, and just being like, okay, as long as our total loss does not exceed X amount of dollars, then we're okay with this. Because unfortunately, you do have to just accept sometimes that people are gonna be jerks. People are gonna steal stuff. And sometimes it's not even just stealing stuff. Sometimes things get misplaced, things get wrung out incorrectly. Oh, did we ran out of carrots? I'll order those real quick. And some mushrooms. Run out and just put those in really quick. Oh, and I got a second order. I'll take care of these real quick and then I'll run my first order. Just so my guy doesn't have to deal with this. Really? Over 2 mushrooms? I'm just gonna leave that there at this point. Also, let me go ahead and turn on the lights before I go. Just so people aren't shopping in the dark. Really quick check that everybody's actually buying everything still. Cool, cool, cool. Appreciate it, everybody. Alright, so let's see. Our first one is for Mason. Oh, that's pretty close. And a third order. Oh, boy. Oh, time to get running. And I'm just looking up top. We're already over $2,000 for the day. That is amazing. I remember back when we were lucky if we cleared 500. Have a good day. So, I mean, yeah, we're spending a lot more in the morning, but as you can see, we're definitely getting the profit to make up for it, which I will absolutely take. Alright, quick shoplifting check. Everybody's got a bag. Cool. Alright, next order. I need... Oh wow, we're just in time to get the last of that apple juice. And I think I got another order that dropped in, really? And the Sprite knockoff. This is for Hazel. Oh, the tube was moonwalking for a second there. Hold up. I see you. Really? Trying to steal all my garlic? Are you married to the chick who tried to steal the tomatoes? I'll clean that up later. Oh, I didn't see who this was for. For Hazel, right? Okay. Let's get running. Nobody else steal anything. It's too late at night to be dealing with this BS. Seriously, I was just going on about the girl who stole all the tomatoes, and now I got this guy stealing tons of garlic. They've gotta be living together. If not, that's gonna be like the worst couple you'll ever see get together. Just be like, I have pockets full of tomatoes. I have pockets full of garlic. It's meant to be. It's destiny. We'll make the best stolen tomato sauce and then sell it for $5 a jar. And then they'll turn into some rom-com. Did I get lost again? I think I did. I have been doing this for so long. You would think I know the route by now, but I don't. I keep telling y'all, I am terrible with directions. I really am. It does not matter. I have very set routes, and if I do not stick to those routes, then I will just be lost. Okay, everybody's still paying for everything. Let's see. Flour, 1, 2, 3. Shampoo, 2, 3, 4. Lemons. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is for Sky. Alright. Weird that all of our orders hit right at the very end of the night. And yes, I am aware that my store is very, very dirty right now. Honestly, not surprised. Is that the person over there? Because I think this is the area where the map does the weird thing and it doesn't tell you to go back this way. Yep, that's them. Okay. Hi there, thanks for your patience. Have a good evening. And we got one more order that we need to finish up for the night. Oh, run past the cars, don't get isekai'd. Okay. As long as I can see the hotel sign and the little red and white awning, I at least know that I'm in the right area. Excuse me. Alright, let's get this last order. 1, 2, and the eggs. Okay. That's for Grant. Oh, that's another one that's a little bit further. Alright. At least this gives our stock boy a chance to catch up for the night. Because he was putting in the work earlier. And I think I'm gonna have to order a lot of stuff in the morning. Plus, yeah, our store is really, really dirty. I did not get a chance to clean towards the end of the night. Oh, there he is. Hello there. Have a good evening. Whoop. Okay. I still hate that you can't really cut through the park like you think you could. Like, there's only the gate on the side and the gate on the front. That is not... It does not make sense from a design perspective. I lost again, dang it. Thought I was... Okay, I am still going the right way. Okay. I thought I was, but I was gonna say I doubted myself, and now my light is... Now my light just burnt out, so apologies if my face looks a little bit weird the rest of this recording. Alright, let's go ahead and start cleaning up everything. I'm still trying to get rid of the last of that soda so that I can stick it, actually, since I've got the opportunity. Clear that one. See if I can clear out some of the soda. Actually, before I do that, let's get all of this up. Oh, it was the mushrooms that they were taking. Of course, right after I put out more mushrooms, too. I hate how tiny these things are. Because they've kind of just rolled everywhere. You have to be very precise when clicking on them. They really have no hitbox. It's literally the shape of the mushroom is the hitbox, and that is it. Okay. At least that let us use up less of those mushrooms. Toss you there for now. I've got one left. Okay, I can finally kill this tag and just make this a dedicated water fridge. Take one and put it down there. Okay. Now we can have all of our sodas together at last. I've been trying to do that for so long, but our guy is just too good at his job and he kept freaking restocking it before I could do that. Alright, yeah, there is mud everywhere. At least the good thing with the darker floors is you don't really see it as much unless it's one of those weird white spots. Alright, and let's do our windows. Alright. We look more clean and proper now. Let our stock guy do his last thing for the night, and then we'll go ahead and end the day. And honestly, that profit I'm seeing in the top corner, that is amazing. We started off the day at less than 1,000, and we're at 3,500 now. That is a win. That is an absolute win. Alright, let him throw that box out. I don't really know if he would glitch if I ended the day while he was stocking something, but I'm not taking that chance. Oh, price for carrots went up. Nice. So we can go ahead and make... Wow, that went up a lot. So go ahead and make that $8.50. Alright. Now let's go ahead and get our grocery list going for the day. Then I'll go and pay my bills. Always need more of this guy. Candy. Actually, still got some leftover candy, so we're good there. Chocolate. Yeah, good on you. One more for you. One more for you. Still got a few extras for you. You are really good. I got that one big pack of cola for cheap one time, so I'm good for a while on that. You're still fine. I've actually still got a lot of milk. Good. Orange juice. Yeah, come on. I think it's so sensitive sometimes. How much does this one fit on there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 16. I'll go ahead and get one of you. And you I definitely need, so let's get 2 of you. Definitely need to do a toilet paper run. I'll pick up another one of this just to be safe for the day. Because after he refills, it's going to take up pretty much all of it. You're still good. And you still got a few left. You I need, so I'll pick you up at the supply store. Let's see. 8, 10, 12. We got 13 out here. I'll pick up another one of these at the store too. So, big janitor supply run. Oh, looks like we missed a couple of the mushrooms the other day. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get more lemons. Get more mangoes. Definitely more kiwis. I just did the mushrooms last night, so I think we're good there. More apples would be good, though. Actually says we've got more garlic in the back. More carrots, though, would be a good idea. Water. Let's see. It's about 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's about 40 waters. So yeah, I'll get 1 extra of that. Need rice. I think I need more of you since he used up that 1 box. More peanut butter. Actually, I only need 1 bread just to keep up with stock. Yeah, 1 more salt, just because it's small, it doesn't take up a lot of room. Definitely need more of you. You're actually still good. Coffee. Need a lot of coffee. Tea. Starting to run low, but at least that lasts a long time. Need another spaghetti for backup. Get 1 more of you for backup. You're gonna be pretty low after he refills that. Same with you. Flour. You're actually gonna be fine for a little bit. Get 1 extra for you just as a backup. 1 for backup. 1 of you for backup. And let's see. Yeah, these also fit 12 each, so 1 of you just for backup. I'd rather just go ahead and get the backups while we have the money. Yeah, that gets me 16, so 1 of those will be plenty. 1 backup for the cheese. 7, 8, that fits 9, so 1 for you. 1 for you. Let's see. Yeah, that definitely is gonna get used up. Go ahead and get some more yogurt, because that actually lasts a pretty long time. And you are pretty full with a few extras, so let's go ahead and place that order. And then go ahead and pay our bills. Hopefully after today we'll have enough wiggle room where we can see about getting some more floor tiles and get rid of those bald spots on our frickin' floor. Let's go ahead and make our janitor supply run while he's doing the regular stuff. And like I said, eventually I want to see about getting a vehicle. That's going to be a big long-term goal. Just so that way I feel like if we have a car or a truck or something, then we could go around to the different stores here instead of having to order everything through the tablet. Okay, rest of you are good. Let's see. I think he killed the other toilet paper shelf. So, let's put you there. I'll go and get one more for backup. Because that toilet paper goes so quick, and it sucks that you really can't fit more on a shelf, and they only give you a couple in a box. So let's go ahead and stick you on the other shelf. So now we got 6 backups. Let's get our bleach and our dish soap. And I think I also said shampoo. And then we should be good on everything here for the day. Bleach just because you're right by the door. I keep getting stuck on quarters in this game. It's like the actual the food and grocery items have the tiniest hitboxes imaginable, yet the freaking things you can physically run into have the biggest spaces. Like, oh, you have barely clipped the edge of that. You are stuck. And it's like, really? I'm just trying to grab my stuff so I can get out of here, man. Alright. And then it was the shampoo and the dish soap, I believe. Yeah, shampoo and dish soap. I think I'll grab one of you while I'm there, too. I do also wish you could carry more than one box. Just because, okay, the toilet paper boxes, I think they're big, but you should be able to carry 2 of those reasonably. Just by virtue of it's toilet paper. It's literally just paper and cardboard. That is pretty light. So you should be able to carry like 2 of those, you know? Alright, and then we got our backups. I don't think we've got a shelf for this already, so I'll just stick it over here. And then, like, some of the smaller boxes, I think you should also be able to carry a couple of those because, okay, bleach. The bleach box is going to be heavy because that is big and it is filled with things that have liquid, which liquid is always going to be harder to carry. But some of the smaller stuff, like the soaps, I don't know. I think if you were of reasonable strength, you would be able to handle those, you know? There. Now we got our extras. Did we have any extra left in here? I honestly cannot remember. Oh, yep, we did. One. Another sad single one in a box that's just getting buried. Probably should double check what the price is for truck. Ah, here we go. Dish soap. Yeah, see, this is why I get this one here. It's like $160 to order from the tablet. This is like half off. So yes, I will absolutely make the 2-minute trek down the street to the supply shop, support another local business, and I don't have to pay ridiculous markup. And now we've got some extras. I will count that as a win in this book. And just toss you here. I think that was everything I needed for the little cleaning supply station. That was good on you, right? Yeah, I'm still fine on you. Alright, so let's go ahead and help our guy with the downstocking. That cheese is still good. Like I said, the frickin' doors! The doors will get you stuck literally every time. You are just a fraction of an inch too close, and it's like suddenly it has a freaking magnetic force. I guess that's my rant for the day, is the hitboxes on this game. Alright, there's the apples there. Yeah. Like I said, freaking hitboxes. I'll work on the produce. Alright. Don't think I saw any other tomatoes. Oh, no, over here. Cool. It's one of the reasons I like doing the produce. It is so easy to tell where everything goes in here. Just because, unlike everything else, they're marked as gray boxes. Did I have any extra lemons? Yep, up there. Thank goodness everything is non-perishable in this universe. They have perfected the way to shelf-stabilize every food in existence. And I have tons of yogurt left for later. I think there should have... Yep, there's still yogurt up there. Okay. And the coffee... Oh, cool, he's already got the coffee filled up. Nice job, dude. And... there should be a... Ah, there we go. I was gonna say, there should be a shelf for coffee. I know I had a few extras. Eggs. Or as a certain TikToker I like says, eggies. For those of you who don't know who I'm referring to, it's B. Dylan Hollis. He does baking TikToks where he bakes old vintage recipes and recipes from around the world. I would definitely recommend checking it out because I personally love baking. I like cooking in general, but I definitely love baking. And he finds some crazy, insane things. Some of them are horrifying abominations that never should have been seen the light of day, let alone been written down for future generations to suffer through. But then occasionally you'll find some rare, interesting ones that shouldn't work, yet somehow do, and it is baffling. But then you look at it from a baking and a chemistry standpoint, and you're like, oh, actually, I could kind of see that working. And he just has an amazing energy, and he's always hilarious to watch. So if you haven't checked him out yet, I would definitely recommend it. It's always a good time watching his videos. Sometimes I'll sit and watch them with my sister, and we've even shown a few to our parents, and even my mom enjoyed them. My dad still got a chuckle out of them, but most of the time he's going like, why would people do that to themselves? In reference to really, really bad combinations like, say, ham and bananas hollandaise. Which was actually one that he said wasn't too bad on the show, but you just look at that and you're like, no thank you. I'm good. I don't think I'll try it. I'll just take your word for it that it's not the worst abomination. And then you see him make the ones that he just absolutely retches at. Things like, pickled cheesecake was one of the really, really bad ones. And I don't blame him. I would not like that either. I like pickles, but I do not like cheesecake. I'm considered the oddball in my family because the rest of them all enjoy cheesecake. But it is just not my thing. It's not like I get sick eating it or anything. It just... Oh no, that's not it. It just is... not the dessert I'll go for. Like, occasionally there's a Cheesecake Factory restaurant in town, and I'll go there occasionally for a appetizer and dessert based lunch with my mom and my sister. And for the longest time, my mom honestly did not realize that I did not like cheesecake. And she referenced how often we've gone there. And even my sister had to be like, Mom, she never gets any cheesecake when we go there. And my mom had to stop and think about like, oh yeah, you tend to get like the tiramisu or the ice cream sundae or the brownies. And I'm like, yeah, that's just what I prefer. I'm just not a big cream cheese fan in general. I've got plenty of people in my let me rephrase that. I'm not a fan of plain cream cheese flavor. Like, if it's mixed with something, then I will like it a bit more. Like, I enjoy flavored cream cheese on a bagel, but not plain cream cheese. If I have options with flavor, I will absolutely take the flavored options. I thought I had more of these back here, but I guess I was wrong. But yeah, if I have an option for something with flavor in a cream cheese, I will absolutely take that. For instance, I like everything bagels as one of my breakfast go-tos with some onion chive cream cheese. I have sworn we had a thing of pasta back here. Ah, yep, we do. Okay, I'm not completely crazy. Somewhat, but not completely. And after this box, we'll go ahead and open for the day. But as far as like plain cream cheese, just I don't like the flavor. Texture's not the worst thing in the world. Over here, I want to see how much a decent car will cost. So we're looking at $7,500 for a sedan, or $12,500 for a pickup truck. I think that's going to be one of our stretch goals to get. Because I feel like these are more useful for just doing the delivery, so you take less time. But this is going to be the useful one for getting the groceries. We've got a little bit of wiggle room left in the budget, so let's go ahead and get one thing of tiles. Just so that way we can stay ahead of the curve. Wait, did I pay my bills? I'm second guessing myself now. I'm getting paranoid. Okay, I did. Okay. I just have to check that, otherwise, like I said, I'm gonna get paranoid about it. Alright, let's see. These are some more obvious bald spots we can cover up. Let's see. Okay, I want to start with the ones that I know customers are going to notice first. Nope, out of them. Okay, at least those are a little bit better. So let's go ahead and open up for the day. And you get about 10 in a box, so I still need to get around this one a bit more. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I need to get that last strip next time. But at least as far as the area's customers actually see, I need a couple more over here too. We've gotten a good majority of the floor covered, so I will take that at least. I don't think I had any leftover... Nope, no leftover orders. Cool. Alright. Should all be good. What about the mushrooms? You know what? Just so we don't end up running out later because they're pretty cheap. Oh, thanks, buddy. I was gonna get that, but I appreciate you. Okay, so I guess it means we're still pretty full of these guys. I'll take that. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Please don't steal anything. I remember you from before. I will break your kneecaps for breakfast. Thank you. Howdy, welcome in. Always good to see you in your low-cut tops. You got the confidence, girl? Then work it. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. How do I I have mud already? How? I know that wasn't you, sir. You just came in. Seriously, people. How? It is... We've barely been open and we already have people tracking in mud. I can't believe that. Hi, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Great, everybody's actually paying for stuff still. Love to see it. Love to see it. Always good to see you in your pretty floral sundresses. Hey, how are you doing today? Thank you for not shoplifting. Hey, gentlemen, welcome in, welcome in. Cool, everybody's still being respectful. Everybody's still paying for things. Alright, looks like it's shaping up to be a pretty good morning so far. We made it to lunchtime and we haven't had to break anybody yet. Alright, I will take that as a victory. Small victory though it may be, I will still take it. Yep, cool, everybody still got bags. Hey there, welcome in. And no, I do not trust the people in suits, because like I said, I've had one of those guys in the fancy black suit steal from me before. It really does not matter what anybody looks like. Literally anybody can be a thief. That is something that I've had to explain to people before, is you really don't know what a thief looks like. Like, unfortunately, there are so many people out there who have these preconceived notions of what a thief looks like. Like, they'll be able to identify who's stealing stuff just by looking at them when they come into a store. And unfortunately, that's not always true. Because I've seen plenty of times where you'll have the most chill, nicely dressed people go into a store, and then because they know people aren't looking at them, they'll slip stuff into their pockets. Or they'll be the kind who will actually bring in tools to break things open. And again, because people aren't watching them, because they have this preconceived notion of, oh, well, they're dressed so nice, they're definitely not the type of person we need to be watching. They'll use that to their advantage to take their time with stealing things. Meanwhile, you can have some people who give off kind of a sketchy vibe when they first walk in. They've got a hood up over their head, or they've got their hands in their pockets. They look around constantly, and there are plenty of times where that's literally just because they're nervous or they're anxious or they just don't like talking to people, and I can understand and respect that. So you really can't just... I know it's the whole thing of like, oh, you can't judge a book by its cover, but in this case it really is true, because honestly, a lot of times people like that, if they are stealing things, a lot of times they're the ones stealing the tiny things that don't even matter that much. Like we were talking earlier about shrink budgets for stores and all that. If they do steal stuff, a lot of times it's the small things, like the little inconsequential stuff that you could fit in a pocket. And in general, you're not going to be impacted by too much because it only costs, say, $2 to $10. They're not the ones you have to worry about that much. Just make sure this new group of people are all paying for stuff. Because it's been a long day and I have not had to beat anybody yet. And I don't trust that 100%. Hi, welcome in. Please don't steal anything. I've had a good day and I don't want to ruin it by hurting somebody. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this run and hope for the best. But yeah, at the same time, I do acknowledge you will still get those types of people who come in and they're acting shifty and shady, and they do turn out to be the ones who will steal stuff. And it's honestly just kind of a vibe you get sometimes. When you've interacted with people long enough, you've been in retail, customer service, what have you, you do start to pick up a vibe, and it's... Geez, that almost got rear-ended. And it's not even really a case of going by what they look like or how they dress or anything. Nope, it is literally just they fail a vibe check. Like, for instance, you and your pretty dress that I was complimenting earlier. Yep, this is why we don't trust people. This is the exact reason why we don't get to trust people. Because literally anybody can be a thief. And we've got orders flooding in now. 2. And Parmesan cheese. Everybody else good. Everybody else being reasonable. Thank you. For Clark. Oh geez, we had like 3 orders drop. Alright, everybody else looks pretty good. Hey, welcome in. Don't take anything. I've already had to beat somebody before the night was over. Cool. Alright. We are at least getting towards the end of the night, so I kind of want to just make sure these last few people don't steal anything. Cool. How about you, sir? Are you gonna take anything? Oh, nice moonwalk, lady. In high heels, too? That is ridiculously impressive. Good on you. That is some serious skill. Alright. I'll be back with your order in a bit, ma'am. I said before that the one little thing I hate, and maybe I'm doing it wrong, which is very much a possibility, but I hate that I can't do more than one order at a time. Because you think it would make sense to just be able to get all of these orders together and just do it like bam, 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 like they do on DoorDash and all that. Alright, let's see what we got. Mango. Oops, one too many mangoes. We need the nice sugar. We need mozzarella. Oh shoot, am I out of mozzarella? Uh-oh. That's a problem. Well. Let's I guess put you back for now. And let's see. Oops, not that. I can at least do this one. This is for Kim. No, we're just gonna have to lose that order, unfortunately. Unless I can manage to game the system. I may not be able to get your order. We'll see. Because honestly, if you're placing an order this late at night, I think you should half expect that you may not get it. But that's just me personally. At least if nothing else, she serves as a good marker. Alright, let him put that up, and then we'll go ahead and end the day and see if I can squeeze that order in the morning. Ah, and nobody couldn't find anything. Nice. Alright, let's... it was the cheese that I needed. Let's go ahead and grab that. Toss that aside for now. 5. 1, 2, 3. 2. 1, 2, 3. And then the mangoes. Alright. And then you were right around the corner here, so let's see if I can get you before your order runs out. Hooray for in-game timers being different from regular games. I'm sorry you had to wait all night. Have a good one. At least I got her food, so I'll count that as a small victory. Alright, now let's go ahead and clean up this mess from that one lady who tried to steal frickin' soda of all things. Why the soda? There are some things I can understand stealing. Like, I can understand it being desperate enough for certain things. And then there's some things I just really don't get. Unless it is the middle of summer and it is hot as heck out here, then I don't get why you would bother with that. We actually don't have a lot of profit today, which is very sad to see. But let's go ahead and get our payments done. Alright, we did that one. Alright, bill's done. Let's take quick stock of what we gotta do for the day. And I might have to call it after placing the order again. Let's see. 2 of you. Need you. Need you. You I know I just got yesterday. Same with you, so you're still good. I've still got some left for you. Good for you. Got a few left for you. Go ahead and get you. Oh, I've got lots of you. And I just got you yesterday, so you're good. You, I should probably go and get one extra for. You're fine. You're fine. I'll probably go and get one of you. You still got 2 extras, and let's see. 612. Yeah, I've got extra for you, so you're good still. The frickin' carrots constantly. I feel like I just need to go ahead and do 2 carrots. Garlic. 1 extra thing of garlic. Still great on tomatoes. Still good on lemons. Mangoes. I'll leave that for now. I think I'll get 1 thing of mushrooms. They're not that expensive. Still got lots of kiwis. Still got a good amount of apples left, so I'll wait on that. 1 extra thing of water. I think you fit 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah, you fit 10 on the shelf. And yeah, we still got plenty of that. Peanut butter. 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I'll get 1 extra for you. You'll be fine. Here's 16 by 16. You'll be fine for another day. You still got extra. You've still got, well, I'll get 1 extra because you're going to be done after that. Got extra for you. You, I know I just refilled you the other day. How are you already this low? That might have to be when I start trying to, like, go and get from the grocery store, even though it's a little bit further away. 2 spaghettis. Yeah, 1 extra for you would be a good idea. You'll be fine for another day. You will also be fine. Yeah, go ahead and get 1 extra for you. You're good for a bit. You, I've still got a few extras. Need to get 1 extra for you. 1 extra for you. 1 for you just in case. Let's see. 1 extra for you. Get 2 for you. And 1 extra for you just because I ran out the other day. Let's see. Probably wouldn't hurt to have 1 extra for the eggs. You, I know I just got yesterday. And you, let's get 2 of you just so I don't run out. Alright. And again, we've got just a little bit of wiggle room left, so let's go ahead and get 2 things of tiles and just see if we can knock out the last bit of that floor. And then we'll call it a day. Yep, okay, you're one of the tiles. Alright, so I said start with the ones that customers can see the most clearly. Alright, and then work around this area. Alright, that's it for that box. Alright. I think that is... well, I'll go back to that in a second. Wanted to get this little area first. Just so that way it's all good around the edges. Everything's good around that side. Okay, so now I can work on the hidden areas. Just so it looks more cohesive. I saw these back here in the corner. Alright, I think we finally got everything in our store properly tiled. And that looks so much better. I am so glad that we don't have to see those little naked, plain brown tile spaces under here anymore. And we've got a couple of extras left. So, we'll just kind of leave you over here for now. Because we'll probably use these eventually. But I think that is a great note to end on. We have fully renovated, painted our store. I guess next big goal aside from getting the truck is going to be to see about replacing these shelves in this fridge with one that match, well, and this one too, but getting ones with updated colors. And I do wonder, after I empty these, will I be able to sell them to recoup some of the losses, you know? But that'll be an experiment for a later time. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye! Aw, game over already? Don't worry, there's always more fun to be had later. If you enjoyed your stay, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for visiting Arya's Arcade. Bye-bye!